two favourite picks for this year are going to be Matt Crouch and Clayton Oliver. They're both going to average 115 or more, and you're going to pick them, and you're going to be happy with your picks. Okay, now I'm using PowerPoint again. I love PowerPoint. It's so easy to use. It's kind of fun. I like playing around with it. But yeah, moving on. So last year, both played 22 games, no injuries, both ultra consistent. Matt had a huge average after the bye. Clayton had a 170, so he has got a lot of potential to improve. So I think they will both improve this year, and really good signs last year. Both easily won their BNFs. Second weren't even close, really. So that's a good sign. BNF's a good indicator of consistency and how important they are to the team, which we don't care about that much because we play Supercoach. It's not about roles. It's about playing midfield and getting contested ball, really. But what I found interesting was their acceptance speeches. So Matt, his was pretty cliche. He's knuckle down, head down, just go to work sort of thing. He's a really good kid. He's got his head screwed on right. But what I found interesting was Clayton Oliver's. So Simon Goodwin comes up on stage and introduces him, and he says, this year, he decided to be great. We're talking about Clayton Oliver. Or he made the decision to be great. And really, he jumped in points. He jumped 40 in Supercoach points. He went from 70 to 110, 111. And I think it seems like he's committed to that. His first game in the JLT was exceptional, even though he got tagged. Still got 15 contested possessions. So I like that with Oliver. And it resonated with me because it made me make a decision. So I made the decision to quit uni to do YouTube full time. And I haven't told my mum yet. I'm going to tell her eventually, but I know she's really supportive and she'll respect my decision. So I'll let you guys know what she says about that. Should be good. Now, both players can improve a lot. They both had 10% less game time than Tom Mitchell. And Tom Mitchell has pretty much the same game style. Just sit in the middle, contested possessions, clearances, handballs, stuff like that. Both have improved their tank according to Big Footy. Now, Big Footy's usually impeccable for any information, so, you can be sure that they have improved their tank. And, Clayton's working on kicking the ball a bit more because he handballs way too much. He averages, I think, 9 handballs, 20 kicks a game. Too many handballs. Clayton, just kick the damn thing. I think it's important to get to know your players. I think, you get to know them better, you have more faith in them, and you're more willing to hold the players because, you're not supposed to trade out your premiums unless their name's Dan Hanbury. So, Matt is interesting because he was only drafted to the Crows to keep Brad Crouch, who was the more talented brother. Turns out, Matt is a lot better than him, more professional, and less injuries. So he's gonna thrive off that. He gets the big piece of chicken at the dinner table now. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Matt Crouch, and he's gonna thrive off it. And then we have Oliver. I like Oliver because he doesn't really care who you are. He just does his thing. He was roasting Damien Martin, the cricketer, from a couple of years ago. He was yelling at a Carlton supporter. He took a dive, and he didn't even apologise for the dive. And I love that. I just thought, he's thinking, I'm Clayton Oliver, and you're nothing. So I like that from him. And also, with people with red hair, growing up, they face more adversity than others. They might have to deal with rejection, it's not fair or it's not their fault. And, they go through a lot of hard times, but when they get over these hard times, and they come out better, and they come out stronger, and they learn more things. So that means that, you know, people with red hair have a lot more potential than people that don't have red hair. That I made that up. Okay. Now downside. So they're really young. Clayton's 20. Okay, sorry about what I just said. If anyone has red hair, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. But yeah. Anyway, so they're really young. Oliver's 20. They're clearly winners. They got their heads screwed on right, and you just got to trust and believe in them. I think Clayton Oliver might get tagged a bit, but I think he can handle it okay. He gets a lot of contested possessions, so he's pretty hard to tag. And Matt won't get tagged at all, so maybe once or twice. If he's, I can't see it happening though. Good luck. Pick Matt and Oliver. You won't be disappointed.